To John, who's a Chelsea fan. He's phoning us from Houston, Texas. John.
All right, John boy.
All right, boys. How are we?
I'm all right, John.
All right. I wasn't expecting that accent from someone from Houston,
I
Texas,
wasn't
but
quite sure.
No. I've been here. I've been here for. In fact, I'm actually in Kentucky.
Right.
I'm actually living in Kentucky now.
Nice.
For my sins, I've lived in Houston for 25 years.
Do you eat a lot of chicken there, John, or
I've
not?
still got the accent.
Do you eat a lot of chicken?
Do I eat a lot of chicken? The old Kentucky Fried Chicken.
I don't know. Have they got?
Colonel Sanders?
Is the Colonel out there?
Colonel Sanders is my neighbour, mate.
John, what's your most distraught moment as a Chelsea fan? Come on.
Jason, you will appreciate this. You've already mentioned Iniesta.
Yeah.
That was an absolute...
You're going to say when Jason Cundy ran out in the Chelsea show, aren't you? You have to.
Well, no, I'm not quite. But I'll say...
Not quite that bad.
I used to watch you, Jason. But no, really, it has got to be, considering the event, it's got to be the JT miss.
Oh,
the JT
brutal.
2008.
Brutal.
It was devastating.
Has the chance to win the Champions League for Chelsea. And there's a chance that has passed him by. And
John, that moment, where was you? Where was you watching that?
Brutal.
Well, I was watching it in a sports bar. It was called Champs. It's not there anymore in Houston. Okay, I was watching it. I was screaming all the way through the game, just like you, Jason. My wife says, "You're just like that Jason Cundy, you are." So I was watching it, screaming through, and then of course missed the penalty, and I just collapsed.
has the chance to win the Champions League for Chelsea. And there's a chance that has passed
The old
him
slip,
by.
the old JT slip.
JT slip.
That was heartbreaking.
I was lying. I just collapsed, lying flat on my face, face down on the floor in the middle of this sports bar, and the security guards actually came up. They thought I was ill. They thought I'd collapsed.
You were ill. You're sick.
And they thought I'd collapsed. And of course, I was just crying. on the floor.
Yeah,
So
that was dreadful.
It's a brutal moment, John. All right, thanks for your call, John.
Boy.
Top man.
It's Iniesta!
That is worse than JT.
That was a bad moment.
That is worse than JT.
No, come on, hold on. Champions League final.
Mate, that
Missing
is
a penalty.
I tell
There's
you,
nothing
I
worse.
tell you why.
Costa. He saved it.
That. I don't know honestly, I don't know what I'm listening to anymore.
They're all bad.
The Iniesta one though, mate, because I was there.
You was commentating. Was you doing commentary?
I was doing Chelsea TV. Honestly, I felt like. I still feel it now.
Still hurts.
It hurts, but there's also the anger is still there. There's still an angry part of me that feels cheated.
Yeah, I know exactly
the
what you mean.
JT slip, missing penalties. You can lose a penalty shootout, right? That hurt. Don't get me wrong. But the Iniesta slicing it away from Czech in the like, was the 88th minute, 89th minute?
Guardiola running down the side.
It's Iniesta!
Oh, what a goal. Let's go to Alan, who's a Liverpool fan. Alan, good evening.
Good evening, guys.
How are you?
All right, Al.
I'm okay, thank you. I'm driving my taxi now in Belfast, so
Good man.
passenger might get in when talking to you, yeah? So
Just pull over. Yeah, pull over.
I pulled over, you want me answering, etc.
Good man. Go on, talk us through it. What's your worst moment?
The worst moment was, for obvious reasons, the Michael Thomas one in 1989.
Yeah. It's up for grabs now.
Is it? Yeah, whatever. But he made up.
It's up for grabs now.
When he scored. Whoa!
Go on, Al. Sorry, go on.
What's the other one? Is there another one?
He made up for it. Pardon?
Have you got another one? More irrelevant
No,
one,
he
like
made
one
up
recently?
for it when he scored in the FA Cup final, didn't he?
Who?
Who's that, sorry?
When Thomas scored in the 92 FA Cup final against Sunderland, that was a screamer.
Yes. Yeah. That's right. But you're a Liverpool fan.
Yeah.
Yeah, so what, other than that, what's the most distraught you felt? Is there any more?
Game, 1989, Michael Thomas.
Right, that's it.
I'll tell you, one of the moments for me, Alan, was one that I celebrated. And I can say this, and I don't mind taking a bit of stick for it, but the moment that Liverpool come back from that 3-0 down at half-time against AC Milan, the moment they come back into that game and won that game, I actually celebrated like a fan.
You were still playing at the time, right?
I was playing at the time, but
you hadn't been poisoned.
No, I hadn't been poisoned by you.
No. This talkSPORT poisoned you.
Yeah, I know. Well, we know that poisons everyone. But yeah, that moment for me was one moment where I can say, yeah, I celebrated like a Liverpool fan in that moment. I wonder if there's anyone else who's had a moment like that where you can say celebrating another
working
team.
here, Al, for as long as I have, the bitter fans have turned me as bitter as the fans have. That's what's happened to me.
Yeah, you are. You're really bitter.
I'm incredibly bitter now. Incredibly bitter. It's only because of them. The phone call, like people like Al.
Yeah.
I'm only joking.
Al, thanks for your call. Keep them coming in. 03717 22 33 44. This is the Sports Bar on talkSPORT with me, Jamie O'Hara, Jason Cundy.
It's Iniesta!